We've got new HUT content, a brand new controversial XP set, and a new confirmed gameplay patch that will change a ton of things in the game. Let's get into it. Let's start first with the newly announced patch via Clappy, the community manager for EA NHL. Coming this Thursday, we will get gameplay updates and fixes, with full patch notes coming tomorrow. The EA SHL jersey bug will be fixed. Hip checks will be nerfed. This was talked about on myself and Mike Englehart's Dev Talk, with big changes coming to hip checks, which will hopefully nerf them so that you don't just touch somebody with like your head and it activates a full powered hip check. AI penalties will be greatly reduced. Thank God. The full pressure negative attribute multiplier will be reduced. Goalie settings will save properly, and a ton more based on our feedback, whatever that means. So at least we're getting some of the fixes that the community has asked about. Now on to the new Quest for HUT 99 sets. Every Tuesday at 5 p.m., we receive a new set that will allow us to get various rewards, as well as a HUT 99 token. We need 40 of them, and we will get a 99 overall choice pack. Again, if math checks out, somewhere in May. Let's talk about the latest one, though. Level 12, trading in 10 XP collectibles, which are extremely easy to acquire now. On top of that, 5 head coach cards. Now, here is the major issue. Coaches are going for a ton because they do not get pulled all that often. As it stands, on new gen, there is only 365 total on the market, and they're all roughly going for about 4,500 coins, which means that it's going to cost you 22,500 coins if you don't have any coaches, plus the XP collectibles. Here's my issue with this, is that the XP path was marketed as a free way to earn a 99 overall card. After the first 5 weeks, it's been anything but free. Some have included like 25 gold player items, and level 9 I still haven't done. I have no interest in trading in another 25 gold player items for a power-up collectible. That's actually less value because you can make a power-up collectible or buy one for like 17,000 coins. Gold players are going for about 1,000. I don't know what EA's plan was for at the launch of this new set path, but the old seasonal rewards, while it did take a long time to earn individual rewards because you had to save up a ton of collectibles, at least they were free. By the time we get to the 99 overall choice pack, we're probably going to invest like close to 500,000 coins on top of the XP collectibles. An absolute brutal miss by EA's part, in my opinion. Now, when it comes to expensive levels, and should you actually go out and get them, you're getting a mini NHL players pack, which is worth like less than 20,000 coins, which means that you're actually paying more for this pack. I'm in no rush to complete these. I know by the end of the year, when the 99 choice pack is available by trading in 40 of these tokens, that I'll go back and make them, or there will be some sort of pack, or I'll pull enough untradeable cards that I have no problem with throwing in. I'm in no rush to do this at all. I wouldn't recommend anyone buy any of their coaches. I would legit sell any tradable ones for 4,500 coins. Onto the content, we did get new game day cards, including an 87 overall Nathan MacKinnon, as well as an 87 overall Mitch Marner. Now, all of these cards, including the Blackwood versus Besser, as well as Letang, Marner, and McKinnon Kadri, will take place on November 25th. On Saturday night, the winning team in those games will get a +1 to each of these cards. Now, obviously, Nathan MacKinnon is going to be the headliner here because he's already one of the best right-handed wingers in the game. He's got playmaking forward as well as shooting boost. On top of that, he's got, in my opinion, the best ability combo in the game right now: Elite Edges and Silver Unstoppable Force. He's one of the fastest cards with 93 speed, 93 acceleration. His hand stats are all above 90, and he has one of the few custom strides in the game when it comes to his skating style. He is going to be a very, very expensive card, much like the Global Series Willie Nylander or the Heritage Classic Connor McDavid. However, you can make these cards, these new game day cards. If you go to the next gen event sets and then over to the HUT game day sets, you will find all of the new game day cards, including the Nathan MacKinnon. Now, this will require 60 of these HUT 24 collectibles, and each of them will run you about 3,500 coins. If you are looking for the cheapest collectible set, I'm not going to tell you here because the second I do, it will just jack up the price, and I don't want to do that to you guys. So all you've got to do is do the math. The easiest way to start is to just go into this one, which is the 83 overall trade-in set, and find out what the cheapest 83 overall card is going for. It looks like about 3,500 coins is where the 83 overall price mark is settling in at. So just go and do the math on the other sets to make sure that those values are in line, or maybe you'll be able to get some for a little bit cheaper. Now, in total, because it requires 60 for this Nathan MacKinnon, you're looking at 210,000 coins in value if you were to straight up make him. Now, the next question will be, should you make him for 200,000 coins? And this is a really interesting one, because I think that if Colorado is to beat the Calgary Flames, and he goes up a +1 to an 88 overall, he is going to get another skating increase. When it comes to cards, skating increases 0.5, where every other attribute will go up +1. But as you can see with his 86 overall Live Moments card, he got an increase from 92 to 93. His base card is sitting at 92, his Live Moments card was a 93, and this new one, which is an overall higher, is still at 93, meaning that if he goes up to an 88, he's going to become a 94. Makes him one of the fastest cards in the game, and Nathan MacKinnon cards are always amazing. The issue here is that you could get the other Nathan MacKinnon cards for a fraction of the price, and they would be tradable. For example, this Live Moments Nathan MacKinnon, which is an 86 overall, has gold Unstoppable Force, 93 speed and acceleration, and it's 60,000 coins on next gen. So while an 88 Nathan MacKinnon would be incredible, don't get me wrong, I just can't recommend to you guys to go out and make this card, especially if it's going to be untradeable, because you can't do anything with it once you have him. Whereas you could go get this Live Moments Nathan MacKinnon card with gold Unstoppable Force for basically 1/4 the price. Now, the same goes for Mitch Marner. Obviously, if you're a Leafs fan, you've got to consider it. Gold Elite Edges and a 90 overall speed Mitch Marner card for 60 of these Hut 24 collectibles is going to run you 210,000 coins at the current price. Just no way that that's worth it. The interesting factor here, though, is if he goes up to an 88, his X Factor card will unlock another tier. And like I mentioned in my X Factor video at the beginning of the year, Mitch Marner's X Factor has unbelievable abilities, Unstoppable Force and Elite Edges, and would have another tier. So X Factor owners are probably pretty stoked about this game. But again, I wouldn't make him for the current cost unless you are a diehard Leafs fan. We've also got a new Live Moments Nikita Kucherov, and this thing is a weapon. 91 speed, 92 acceleration. He's got sniper forward as well as playmaking boost. Gold 1T, which has proven to be a lot more fun in this game. And silver Unstoppable Force to make up for the fact he's only 5'11", 181. Really fun card here with the 89 Nikita Kucherov. We've also got this new 86 Rasmus Dahlin. He's 6'3", 202, two-way defenseman, as well as gold Seeing Eye and silver Elite Edges. A pretty rock-solid defenseman given his size. Skating is a little low, but it's like the lowest that could be passable, and he's got a good defensive awareness. Then we've got the always criminally underrated and underpriced Mark Scheifele. He gets an 86 overall with playmaking forward and defensive boost. Gold No Contest and silver Close Quarters is actually half decent in terms of abilities. No Contest isn't great, but it's very cheap and can help with those loose puck pickups. I prefer silver Close Quarters this year because it is an animation-based ability, and the cost is a lot better after the nerf instead of the gold, which costs 8. He's 6'3" with 89 speed and acceleration. Just all around very good stats, and he always goes for so cheap. Right now, he's going for like 37,000 coins. That'll probably come down. A really nice buy. And the last card I want to highlight is the new 80 overall Live Moment Matt Poitras from the Boston Bruins. I know there is a lot of Bruins fans waiting for a usable Matt Poitras card. He's only 80 overall. 91 speed and acceleration, though. So you can throw him in your lineup in your fourth line for a theme team. Absolutely love that he's starting to get some love. As someone who's a big OHL fan, it's always fun to see the alumni get their due in the NHL. That's going to do it today for me. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.